Good morning. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Saturday, the 4th of July, 2026. So we'll start this morning with the usual synoptic chart. And this is lunchtime yesterday with high pressure just to the west of the Bay of Biscay and high pressure ridging across southern England and out into Europe. If we run that through midnight, very little change into lunchtime today. Again, very little change. We've still got this high pressure. It's moved a little bit to the north and a little bit to the east, but it's still ridging out across southern England and into Europe, and it's holding all these fronts at bay. So it's good news for us. The SatPic for the UK shows a bit of top cover in this Lasham area coming in from the west, but it shows an awful lot of wave up and down the country. There may be a wave influence if people go off thermaling off towards the west. So just watch out for that. Make use of it if you can. Rain radar, virtually nothing on the radar at the moment. And if we look at the rain forecast, starting at 10 o'clock this morning, much of the rain that's in the UK is certainly to the north. If we run that through hour on hour, there is a band that comes down south of York, almost into the sort of Birmingham area, Midlands area, but that just stays north of a line across sort of Birmingham way. And there's virtually nothing comes down to the Lasham area, and that's right through into the evening. So there's 8 o'clock tonight. Odium's TAF is well out of date. Their METAR is 260, 10 knots at the moment with greater than 10k visibility, overcast at about 700 feet, temperature 16, dew point 14, pressure 1027. Farnborough has a TAF which is valid through until 3 o'clock this afternoon. They're forecasting 260 degrees, 7 knots, greater than 10k visibility, broken at 600 feet, becoming between 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock this morning, few at 3,000 feet. Winds aloft to the north of us, 1,000-foot wind, 270 degrees, 20 knots. 2,000 foot wind, 270, 20, and 5,000, 290, 30. To the south of us, 1,000 foot wind, 270, 15, 2,000, 280, 15, and 5,000 foot wind is 310, 20 knots. On the surface here at Lasham, this is at 10 o'clock in the morning, we have a 10 knot westerly. If we take that through to 6 o'clock this evening, we've got 12 knot westerly. Local Met Office forecast for the local area shows the wind starting off around about 8 knots, increasing to about 11 knots by the end of the afternoon, and maintaining westerly throughout the day. Temperature-wise, GFS showing about 12 to 15 in our area, with the dew point around about 9 centigrade. Lasham's temperature at the moment, if we just refresh that and get the latest, 16 centigrade with the dew point down at 13.5. And the camera on the south side, if we can just refresh that, is showing a bit of low-level cloud, layer cloud, and a sort of gentle westerly breeze. Looking at the point windgram from SkySight, we've got that westerly wind at the surface showing all day and pretty uniform, certainly up to about 2,000 to 3,000 feet. It's also showing the low-level cloud early on, and that should clear up by late morning and giving us an afternoon with sun on the ground and some reasonable soaring up to maybe about 3,000 feet. If we look at thermals from Top Meteo, we're looking at thermal heights here. This is 9 o'clock in the morning. If we run that through 10, this is now 11 o'clock in the morning, and we're starting to get up to about 2,500 feet above sea level. But nothing brilliant until we get to about 1 in the afternoon, where we're looking at about 4,000 feet. And that's going to continue throughout the afternoon and get a little bit better. But then it will die off into the early evening. NOTAMs, there's quite a few NOTAMs around. There's nothing in the immediate vicinity of Lasham. But if you are going cross country, again, it's your responsibility, due diligence on NOTAMs for the route that you're taking. Let's move on then to the local airfield briefing. We'll start with the usual glider bookings and availability. There's one K21 on book flying today. It's a K21 and the K13 available for the youth group. K21 on the casual list, K13 on trial flights. There is single seat availability. There's 2 people on the casual list, so if there's an instructor out there who would like to help out, that'd be very much appreciated. And the simulator is available as per usual. 2XL movements, nothing to report as yet. Quick advert break for the Autumn Wave Camp. It's the 4th to the 23rd of October. 3 individual weeks. If you're interested, you can get details from myself, Evan, or Barry, and you can book via the office. So the general situation today for airfield ops is there's high pressure dominating today's weather. There's a westerly airflow. Soaring will be best in the afternoon. Runway 27 will be in use today with cables on the south side. And of course, please be ready when the cable or tug arrives. Do not land or taxi aircraft on the disused runway shown in red on the next slide, and please clean your gliders at the end of the day. So here's the airfield setup. Winch launching off the grass on the south side. Aero towing for club operations off the main runway. If there is an appetite for a grid today, it will be off 27 Grass North in the usual place with self-launchers behind. Be left-hand circuits onto 27 Grass South, right-hand circuits onto 27 Grass North. That's it from me today. Have a great day's flying. Enjoy yourself. Have lots of fun. Please keep it safe.